Okay, so this one's going to be a bit odd. There's a talk show called The Real. It has Tamara Mowry, whatever her other last name is, I forget, and Loni Love, Jeanie Mai, and Adrienne Houghton. And Housley, that's their other last name. And the rumor has it that there is some tension going on behind the scenes because Loni Love and Tamara Mowry Housley make more money than Jeanie Mai and Adrienne Houghton. So, and they say the reason is because Tamara had, a bigger contract because she's more well known because she had her sitcom that ran for 6 seasons, and then Loni Love had a production deal prior to the show, so she got more money because of that. And so Adrienne and Jeanie are sort of the not the oddball out, but they didn't have as much leverage as Tamara and Loni. So I want to know, is there some truth to this rumor? Because, things don't look as succinct as they used to. Like, they still get along, it looks like, but it doesn't look like they get along like they used to. They'll it's just some little things that you notice when you watch the show that, they used to be able to talk over each other and it was just, like girls talking. And now one of them get an attitude when one of them got something to say. So I want to know, is there some truth to this? Are Adrienne and Jeanie feeling some kind of way? And mind you, there's also another aspect to this. Apparently, Adrienne and Jeanie went to Loni and Tamara and said, hey, let's all go in together to try to bargain more money for us since you are supposed to be our friends. And apparently, Loni and Tamara said no. Because they're not your agent, so that's not really their job to do that. But they were trying to go, sort of like the spirit of sisterhood. Let's all go in together. That way we have more of a bargaining power. So, strength. This is where, this is where you guys need to come from. Even if it ends badly, Adrienne and Jeanie, this is where you need to come from. There is some courage that you need to have. Of course, in these matters, there's also some faith you need to have because the network could say, no, we're not giving you more money. You're not Tamara Housley. You're not Loni Love. You're Jeanie and Adrienne. And although we like you, we can find another Asian and another Latino. We can. They got rid of Tamara, they can get rid of y'all. But you need to go to the table strong. Don't let them push you over. The protector, that's the Empress. This is very telling right now. There is some truth to this. Emotions are running very, very high. Very high. 9 of coins. This is the 9 of pentacles. 9 of pentacles is the sword. This is the base. It's about money. Not only is it about money, but it's about big money. It's about money that you can save up, money that you feel like you earned because you've worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, and you've earned it. You should now have some sort of stability. You should have some sort of comfort, and you feel like the amount of stability and comfort that I want, I do not have because you're not paying me enough. The Ace of Cups. Very interesting. This is new relationships. This is also just new emotion, new feminine energy. You all are looking for This feels to me, though, not that necessarily there's somebody new, but there is a new aspect to your relationships. Since it's next to the Strength and the Empress, there's a new aspect to your relationship that you need to work out. You need to work out. There's a trick to this. There is a trick to this. I think that you, Loni, Adrienne, Jeanie, all y'all, Tamara, need to get in a room and talk openly about this. Because I'm going to hope they're not looking. Well, I don't really care because, I think the show can find other people. But the Two of Cups is a sort of meeting of the minds. This is what you are thinking about, though. This is not what's going to happen. Is the meeting of the minds. You want to have this meeting. You want this to be, hey, y'all, let's get together and talk about this. Loni and Tamara already said no. They're not your agent. We worked out our contracts because we have worked out our contracts. If yours doesn't match mine, that's not really my problem. I mean, we can be friends and all, but the business is business. And then you got the Beyond Judgment card. Judgment is also judgment. The revival. Something new, something karma, some sort of seed is now growing. So the rumor is that you all are angry that you don't make enough money. I think if you can have a meeting of the minds, you go through with the Strength. Your strength right now, though, is not in your emotions. Come from it from a logical standpoint. But be impassioned, but don't be irrational. Because you don't want them to dismiss you as some emotional woman. But you can do it. You can do it. That seed that you have planted is coming back around. In your situation, this is your desires. The thing that you want, again, the thing that you want is coming around. You planted that seed. That is out there. People know about it now. The Guide of Cups is the Queen of Cups. I'm not sure who that is, which one of y'all that is, but again, there may not even be any of you. We're just surrounded by emotional energy. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Empress, Queen of Cups. We're just surrounded by emotions because I can understand that. You went to your friends and said, hey, help us in this contract negotiation. And they said, well, look, I mean, I love you and everything, but that's really not my position. And it's the truth. That's really not. This is what you want. You want it all to turn around, but I really do think it will. To the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is very interesting right now because the Six of Cups is familiar energy. It's like nostalgia. So is the Judgment card. The Judgment card and the Six of Cups are both something that was old is coming new again. Someone that was old, someone that was in the past, something that was in the past. It's not necessarily bad or good. It's just a thing. Whatever it was that you had going on, whatever it was that, but more is coming out. That's probably why there's so many emotion cards here. The Moon is illusion. It's sometimes trickery, but it's always what is in the dark is coming to the light. It was a secret with the Empress, but it is coming out now, and you can't stop it. And then there's another card, Revelation. And this card was in this deck is just they got a whole new meaning. It used to be the Devil card, I think, is what this was, but Revelation. Revelation is revelation. Something is coming out. The Chariot. You have a decision, though. You have a decision. There's the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, again, like I say, most things, there's the World, full circle. There's two, the Swords, and the Fool. Okay. So let's unpack that. Sage of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Four of Coins. Yes, let's unpack this. Because again, what you do not want is to be looked at as some over-emotional woman. This is very important. If you want to have, I won't say the upper hand, but you want to have a bargaining chip. You want to have something to bring to the table other than your name. You must control your emotion. You must. You have to. Adrienne, during negotiations, maybe this isn't the greatest time to try to have a baby either. But you must control your emotion. Everything that you need, you have. You don't need Loni or Tamara to go in there with you. But you do need to keep your wits about you. Because it's not that they don't want to give you any more money, but they haven't. And so since they haven't, you can't go in there and be emotional and I bring all this to the table and I'm this and I've been working here since 1952, and you can't go in there like that. Because they'll say, well, you know what? The money that you are getting, we can leave you at that and then find somebody else to come in here and work for half of that. Or we can give you, an extra $5 a week, or, I mean, they can come with the insulting stuff. Or they can meet you at the table and you can act like a rational person. Three of Wands. Whatever you are trying to do, it will work. But you must control your emotion. You'll get your money. Control your emotion. You don't need Loni. You don't need Tamara. Go get it.